So reading through question 4, once again you'd ask yourself, is there a change in temperature? And here we're going from 25 degrees Celsius to 36.4 degrees Celsius. So we do have a change in temperature. And so there we would use Q equals MC delta T. So we write the formula, Q equals MC delta T, and we start listing the variables. We have Q, M, C, and delta T. Now, reading through the problem, what are we calculating here? It says, what is the mass of the water? So we're no longer calculating Q, so we have to calculate M. So we're going to leave that as X, and we read through to find the other variables. So quantity of water is heated from 25 to 36.4 degrees Celsius, so we could find delta T there. So we have 36.4 minus 25, and we get 0.4. We get 11.4 as our delta T, and we're talking about water, so once again you can look up the specific heat capacity on reference table page 1, and we're finding 4.118. And now Q, it says by absorbing 325 joules of heat energy. So there you go with Q. So we have 325 joules. So now once we've done the setup here, we're going to start plugging numbers in. So we have Q equals 325 is equal to M, which is X, times 4.118. Let's just make some more room here. 4.118 times 11.4. And there we have X connected to some other numbers there, so we need to get X on its own. So we're going to divide by both 4.118, and then we're also going to divide by 11.4, 4.118, 11.4, and now we have X on its own. So it's getting a little crowded, so let's get a little more space down there. So we have our setup, looks like this. This was our original setup, and now we want to get rid of these numbers here. So we want to get rid of the 4.118, we want to get rid of the 11.4. Let's get our calculator down here too. So you want to get X on its own. So first thing you could do, divide by 4.118. And now we have 325 divided by 4.18 gives us 77.8, and that's going to be equal to X times 11.4. So now X is still not alone, so now we need to divide by 11.4 on both sides. So this number divided by 11. So we have this number divided by 11.4 is equal to 6.82 is equal to X, because we got X on its own by dividing by 11.4 there. And now we have our number. We've solved for X, so after you solve for X, always go back to the problem, figure out what you were actually solving for. So we were solving for the mass of the water there, so that number should be expressed in grams. So we have 6.82 grams.